How do we assert masculinity? I'm conflicted, I don't really know. First time I tried to look after a girl in New York City, I got arrested. I did a show here at the Comedy Cellar. I stepped off stage, there were a couple of girls at the back of the room, Swedish, they were tourists, they were in there like, we want to go party with you. I was like, yeah, let's do that. They had a big bag of mushrooms, they're like, we're gonna take these. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds fantastic. We ate all the mushrooms, we went to a local bar, and about 20 minutes into being in that bar, some drunk douchebag walked over to one of the girls and just stuck his hand at the back of her skirt and like grabbed her ass and was like assaulting her. And I walked over, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? He was like, oh, sorry, man, I'm just wasted, bro, I'm just wasted. I'm sorry. So we left. 20 minutes more go by, I get a tap on the shoulder, I turn around, and the guy just smashed me in the face. Sucker punched me like a bitch. But I'm 6'4", and I wear a lot of jewelry like I shop at Hot Topic. So I put these emo knuckle dusters to good use, and I opened up his head. Police arrive, I'm standing there 6'4", this guy's about 5'9", his face is covered in blood, they've slapped me in handcuffs. Girls, nowhere to be seen. Ladies, please tell them what happened. No, sorry, we have to go to a little rave. Yeah, I'll see you later. Going to a late night rave party, bye. Thanks, Sweden. Now, I'm not an idiot, I'm not a moron, I was educated, I've travelled the world. I know that if I didn't say that I was the victim of the crime immediately, then the police are going to slam me in cuffs, they're going to charge me, I'm going to get kicked out of the country. I'm on a visa at that point. So I tell the police officers, hey, I'm the victim of a crime, I defended myself, and I need to go to the hospital to have my wounds checked out. All right, I have some damage. They're like, oh, fuck. So they call an ambulance out. Ambulance comes to collect us. One of the police officers carts me into the back of the ambulance with my bag of shit. And he goes, right, sit down. I sit down. And they turn the sirens on. And they start driving away. And all the mushrooms kicked in. That's a rude awakening. I'm sitting in the back of that ambulance. I'm hearing, woo, 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 woo. And my body's going, you need to dance. We arrive at the hospital. The police officer jumps out, opens up the door. And as I stand up to come and join him, I'm like, oh, there's a tiny little bag of mushroom caps in my, drug pocket. You know the pocket on your jeans, that little pocket there? That's a drug pocket, innit? What the f*** else was that designed for? Do you know what I mean? It's a drug pocket. It fits drugs perfectly, all different types and kinds. What is that for? It's not like, oh, I need to make a phone call in the 1950s. There's my quarters. Drugs. So I realise I've got these mushroom caps in this drug pocket, and I'm like, I'm going to get super arrested if I don't get rid of those. That's it, I'm done. I'm going to go to prison. So as I stand up in the ambulance, I slide my hands around the side, and I get my finger into my drug pocket, and I scoop out that baggie, and I crunch it in my hand, and I step out the ambulance, and I'm being led by the arm by the police officer towards the door. There's this homeless guy sitting by the doors, sliding doors of accident emergency, with a blanket and some cardboard wrapped around him, just watching the whole scene unfolded. And he sees me walking towards that hospital door, and as I'm walking along, I just flick. Just off it goes. Flick that little bag of mushroom caps behind me onto the floor. Boom! I'm free. It's gonna be okay. And I open my eyes and I see the homeless guy looking straight into my eyes. And he just goes, as if to say, you just made both our nights so much better.
Well, I killed that, didn't I?